On 26th of Feb, we decided to head a bit southeast from Asahikawa and go explore the slopes around Furano-dake for the day. This is another of the classic backcountry regions in central Hokkaido, and we wanted to check out what the slopes around the giant ridge were like. Now, although we set off in reasonably nice conditions, the forecast was for quite heavy snow most of the day, so as expected, conditions were deteriorating a little bit by the time we got over towards Furano-dake. This meant that we had no intentions of really getting too high on the mountain, but would just generally go up until conditions got too bad and then ski the slopes around us. Slightly different. So we set off from the car park, crossed the streams at the beginning of the trail, and then skinned up the hill until the wind and the whiteout got too strong. With conditions that felt distinctly more Scottish than Japanese, we stopped just above the tree line and focused our efforts on the slopes to the east of the giant ridge. However, conditions that day were a little bit tricky, with the wind and the fresh snow having formed a thick, dense slab about 30 to 40 centimetres thick, in which my board kept on getting hung up and caught.
There's definitely some wind slab on these slopes.
These conditions, coupled with some shallow branches beneath the slope surface, led for interesting conditions, to say the least. As well as a few close calls with some of the trees, as the board was quite hard to manoeuvre around underneath the dense slab.
Definitely slamming.
All in all, I think it's what you'd describe as a character building day out. But a fun one, despite some of those brushes with the trees, leaving us with a few scrapes afterwards.
Looks more dramatic as the blood's run down my cheek. Oh well.